Turn to the teacher. Turn to the teacher. Turn to the teacher. Turn to the teacher. Turn to the teacher.
And welcome back. I'm Mike with the Turntable Teachers, and class is back in session, here for another guest speaker episode at AOA Studios. If you're an artist, creative, podcaster, any type of creative content, make sure you hit us up at aoastudios.org. We are now open for booking, and I'm joined today by a very special guest.
Yes, sir.
The one and only Trill Manny, coming all the way out from Worcester, Massachusetts, man. It's been an honor to meet you. I met you a couple weeks ago. Can't wait to talk about where we met, because that was a really cool event that we met at. And I've been seeing you doing your thing, man. And you've been a big supporter of us for a long time. And, you know, you're really starting to, there's been some upward trajectory for you. And I'm very excited to have you on. So how you been, man? What's going on?
Steph, I'm doing great. You feel me? Just came from a studio session, actually.
Oh, nice.
Studio session, I think it was we started at 8 to 1 or something.
Oh, shit. All right. So
Early,
you were working.
Not always. Every day is you should be getting 1% better every day.
I love that mentality.
If you're not, you're dead wasting your life.
That's the name of the game. That's where we're at. We're in the music business. But, hey, well, thank you so much for coming by, man, and jumping on the show. Excited to have you.
Yes, sir.
It's going to be a fun episode.
Yes, sir.
So, yeah, with the Turntable Teachers, anybody that is coming on us for the first time, usually how we structure the show, we have it in 3 different categories. Our first is the objective. So we get to know a little bit about you, your background. And so the first thing, obviously, you're from Worcester, Massachusetts. You're a hip hop and R&B artist. You
something
do
like that.
Yeah,
Just in reality, I'll say I'm real life everything. Right now, all I can say is not talk a little cocky. But I'm better than everyone in every genre. I'm not gonna hold you. I just wait.
You're a confident dude.
I'm most definitely.
You are absolutely.
Def.
I do want to say one thing before we really get going too, because I think this is actually a good message for a lot of people. So, you approached me we first met at the Redveil Lupe Fiasco panel at Harvard Law, which we'll get into a little bit later. I definitely want to talk about that and break that down with you, because I actually haven't talked about this at all yet with anybody else. So this is perfect that you're here. But dude, you walked right up to me.
Yep.
Confident as all hell. You were like, "What's up? I'm Trill Manny from Worcester, Massachusetts. I've been following you guys for a while." And I'm like, "Oh, word, thank you so much." Like you gave me my flowers, and then you were like, "Bro, like I would love to, link with you, connect, like come on your show." And like the way in which you did that.
Yep.
I just want to like say to like other people, like if you hadn't done that, or if you had just DM'd me and been like, slow. "Yo, check out my song," like some people do, not all people, but some people think that like the introduction to get on certain platforms, and not saying like that I'm going to hold my show hostage or gatekeep or anything like that, but I always respect people that like approach me in a way, or email me or DM me, whatever, in a way that's like really seems genuine and authentic. And even though you came off really confident, I could tell that's just who you are as a person. So like I really appreciated that. So I just want to like applaud you for doing that, because I think that it's that's not an easy thing for people to do. So I just want to applaud you for that, like being confident, and like you got to be confident. I was just actually reading Russ's book. It's all in your head.
All in your head.
And he was saying that he's like, I just read the chapter before you got here.
Bro, I'm telling you, I read that book like a couple of months ago, but like when I read that book, for me, it felt like literally I was talking to myself. Like because bro, when I tell you, I think it's the same way Russ be talking, like how he's like, there's a quote in the book. He says, "If you told me at the age of 17 I didn't already have a Grammy by 23, I would have thought." That's how I be thinking about myself. But like even the confidence thing, like I would say, bro, even a lot of artists nowadays don't even know how to approach things, like, because a lot of artists are very egotistical. So they think like, bro, they're not like, they don't look at it in reality. They'll make like some hot song to be like, yeah, this person no one deserves to do nothing for you. If you can't even like have the decency to even be like even just check out someone's page or check out whatever before you even approach them. Because I bet you have people approach you, they won't even know nothing, but they see, oh, this artist was there, let me get on that. Like
that does happen. It does, absolutely.
Bro, I'm telling you, but that's like, I feel like that's 101.
No, but I absolutely agree with you. And like, I just respected the way you approached me, and like, I appreciated that. And then when we connected a couple days after that, I was like, you know what? Yeah, like I'd love that. And then I listened to your song in my head, which we'll definitely get to soon. I want to talk about that one, but yeah, like I just really appreciated the way you approached me, and I think that was, I continue to do that because give people their flowers, give them the respect, and then and if it works, great, and if not, like I could tell from your sense of like, I had kind of like brushed you off, you wouldn't have been mad about it. You would have just kept on moving, which I didn't do, obviously. And I don't normally do. That's not my type. Yeah, I'm approachable people. If you see me out in public, say what's up. Say hello. But yeah, no, I just wanted to mention that too before we really got going. So where does that like confidence come from for you? Like, cause was that growing up in Worcester? Like, obviously, it's like, where does that all come from?
For me, I'll say like, I be telling everyone like, I got a beast inside me. You feel me? Like a beast. I'm talking about, for me, at first it started with football, whatever. Like, it's like different levels. Like, if I want something, I'm going to get it. I don't do that complaint. If I don't know the answer, I'm going to figure out the answer. And like, no matter what, for me, I started off football. Like, I'll even give you guys an example. This how you know I was like, if you're from Worcester and you know how I was with football, you know how I was. For me, say, this was me sophomore year. Sophomore year, I don't really remember my sophomore year because I barely slept because this was my schedule daily. Literally, I wake up at 3 a.m. Do you know Ray Lewis, how he does that card challenge? I'll do the Ray Lewis card challenge, playing fucking like motivational shit. I didn't have cards, so I used my laptop and I would fucking tally mark until I got the 52. And then once I got the 52, I used to have this thing, me and my boy used to call it 5-minute naps. I'll take literally a 5-minute nap like this, just sitting in one of my chairs, and I'll get up and go to the bus. Once I'm on the bus, you feel me? I bang out school. I mainly slept in school for real. And then after, once I got out of school, I'll walk to the YMCA, and I'll go from the YMCA from like 2 to 9 every day. Then I'll work out again when I get to the crib.
Damn.
And I was doing that, like, I did that for like at least 4 years straight. 4 years straight, like no rest. I didn't go to no parties until I was the age of, like, until I graduated. Until my senior year. That was like, for me, because I want it more than I can breathe. And I'll do anything for greatness. It's like, there's no like half-ass, like, nah. Greatness is what I want. So I'm going to do what it takes to get there. Yeah. To get there. Because if you really want what you say you want, you're going to, like, it makes sense to you.
Sure.
It makes sense. You losing them nights, you losing this just for, like, I say even, I think I'm crazy too. I'm not going to lie to you. I was thinking about
We're all a little crazy.
But like, in reality, you got to be. If you're not crazy.
Oh, in this space?
Yeah. But I feel like
there's got to be some semblance of like that, like almost unfiltered, like you're saying, like that just unfiltered confidence and but also desire to get to that certain point, whatever it is. And like, it's almost sometimes it's even better to be like again, in his book, he says, like what was the quote too? It was like, usually it's people say you have to see it to believe it, but he flipped it. He's like, you have to believe it to see it. And I loved that like quote when I read that. I thought it was like, and I think it's very applicable to whatever people are doing, not just music.
No, bro, that's how I look at it. It's like, it's not everything. Like, bro, you gotta really, if you don't believe it, like, you can't get no one to believe in you. Like, unless you don't believe in yourself.
You gotta believe in yourself.
Like, literally, you can try your best. You can have like a whole team of everyone. Like, that's why you see a lot of artists fail. They'll have like, say it's like a big bro type of artist thinking his little bro is ready for that, but the little bro don't believe in himself, so it's never gonna work.
So it's not gonna work.
Like,
right?
you can try for like a quote. Shout out my man Sonya, you feel me? He said, like, you know the quote is like, you can bring a horse to water.
Oh yeah, but you can't,
but like he like added on to it. I never heard it like this. He said you can bring a horse to water, but you can't force the horse to drink or whatever. You can slap the horse all you want, but eventually you'll die of dehydration.
Ooh.
Like that's why one thing. That's why, you feel me? Like once he said that, I was like, wait, what the fuck? Like
that adds a whole other element to that.
I'm telling you, that's why like you like them big bros, like, you can't do shit like that, because like eventually you're gonna fold, because they're obviously they don't want it.
Yeah,
you can't force no one to want it. That's why for me, I don't even have a lot of friends for real too. Like
keep the circle close.
Nah, it's not even that, because a lot of people don't want it. Like, especially at my age. Who's 20 is crazy enough to drive every day from Worcester to Boston, skip everything, working 11 to 7, and then going straight from there, spending the whole night in Boston until 4 a.m. No one wants that.
No.
I'm telling you,
it's tough life.
No, like, it's either you want it or not type shit. So like, for me, I just want it more than like anything I touch. Yeah. Like greatness, I require greatness in myself and people around me. Greatness only. Mm-hmm. It's just built inside. Like I'm telling you, it's a beast. Since like even if I feel like I don't want it, I'ma still keep going no matter what.
So I know that I appreciate all that, and I know that like you started making music in 6th grade, right? Like
Yes,
like
sir.
sort of when you started.
Oh, yeah.
So like I know, but you were heavy in the football game at that point,
Yeah,
right?
most
So
definitely.
like obviously, and then we played a little college, played
Yeah.
Assumption College, and obviously at Doherty High School for high school. But when did music become really serious for you? Like when was that transition?
Okay, so I'll dead say last 2 years ish. That's when I was like football was just like it was just man. I like not on the back burner, but more on the back burner, like cause like I know I can still do that shit. But like mad sign, I'll say it's God for real. Mad sign just told me like actually you're wild and not taking it serious. So I'll say the first big sign I'll say is one of my mans from when I met at Doherty, whatever. He was like I played music for him. Like my first day at Doherty, he was like, "Yo, what the fuck you do?" I played music for him. He's like, "Bro, this shit's fire. Keep it going." We stopped talking. Then like a year later or some shit when we graduated, he just hit me up out of nowhere. We started talking again. Then I'm not gonna lie, bro. I tell everyone, bro, you guys have to say the industry, everyone in the world say thank you to my man Jaheim because he just blessed y'all with Trill Manny for real. But like he's the one that really started believing me on some shit. He was like, "Bro, keep going." And then after that, I figured out his dad's a Grammy Award winning producer in Jamaica, whatever. And so then his dad heard my shit. Then his dad was like, "Yeah, you're fine. Keep it going." Then I was like, "Damn, I'm bugging. Let me go and lock in." And then after from there, you feel me? I would say then I just sat down for like a year and a half or two and studied everything. Yeah. Everything you can with music, especially the Massachusetts music scene. Oh yeah, I sit down. That's
You're definitely tapped in.
No, most def, right?
You know.
Most def for me, like I'm just finally tapping in at IRL. That's the thing for me. I feel like most of these platforms, I'll be like, damn. I remember when y'all had this like I was studying. I'm telling you, I would watch even shout out Charlie Machine. You feel me?
CWTFB Radio. Yeah, shout out Charlie.
I watched every single episode from the start, and that was like early episode with Millies. Like I'm telling you, I sat back and watched everything. Like every episode, I shout out Do Over Don't too. You feel me? I watched every episode.
They're killing it too.
Every podcast, everything like that. I studied just so everything makes sense. Like you don't wanna, you gotta really. I feel like if you can't really talk to the person at first, that's how you're gonna really learn the person's personality. Learn
that's
how
100%.
This is how they think, this is how they talk, this is how they feel about certain situations. See their growth. So when you're talking to them, you're not just saying bullshit.
I hear you.
You feel me? It's like that's the type of intense study that I was doing, type shit.
So when you were studying me in our show, what are some of the things that stood out to you?
I would say you're very much similar to me. You're very you're a studier. Not a studier, but like a studier type of guy like me, similar. And you really like the nuances. Mm-hmm. That's what I would say. I study from you because you remind me of.
Very good. He did study. He knows.
I'm telling you, remind me of me. That's why. Because certain people remind me of me. Like, damn, that's literally just how I think. But type shit. But that's just
I appreciate
me.
That. Yeah, no, I definitely am a detailed guy. Like like you said, the nuances of things, and I have like a nerdy complex when it comes in my head sometimes when it comes to that. So awesome. I'm well. Thank you. I appreciate that.
No problem.
Big shout out to Do Over Don't and CWTFB Radio. It's really, I think what's really cool about the Boston media scene right now is I agree with you to watch all these platforms sort of start to grow. And you just went on It's Lit, and we both were just went on It's Lit, and I talked about that with Sam and Show, and we were just saying how the Boston media scene is in such an interesting place right now where you see a lot of these platforms starting to really show consistency and the growth.
Yes.
I mean, look, it's I remember when CWTFB radio started, when Charlie, it was just him, and he, this was during the pandemic, and he probably had anywhere from he was doing it all on Zoom and had about 1,000 followers, whatever it is, and now I think he's well over 6,000, and their show has just completely elevated in such a way where they're one of they've won Boston Podcast of the Year the last 2 years. So, it's clear that they really have something great going there. And same thing with, like I said, Do Over Don't. I just got hip to them recently. Yep. I think their aesthetic in general is just really cool.
It's mad different compared to most of the Boston. I would say it's the younger version of like
that makes sense
type thing.
Yeah, and then even Bad for the Community with Nate Nicks and Toto and Tomo, excuse me, not Toto, Tomo, and those guys, they're killing it. Like they have some great content. And then obviously it's lit. I mean, they feel like the forefathers of this thing, and I was very honored to be on their show recently, and so all those shows. I mean, anybody that is a Boston musician, hip hop artist, whatever artist type of music you make, like got to get hip with all these because and it's smart for you to because again it's the same thing. Like this is why I respect what you're doing. Like because some people might take your confidence as cockiness, and they might also take it in like a negative way. Like they might look at that and be a little put off by it. But what I like is that you pair that with like the ability to listen and learn and study. Like that's huge because somebody could just come onto my platform today and then reach out to me tonight and be like, I want to come on your show and know nothing about it. Not only did you take time to like be following my show, knowing what it was like, and then you saw me in public and you're like, all right, here's my moment. I'm going to approach him. I'm going to say what's up, and here we are. Okay. So it's like, that's really, I think, a beautiful thing. And I think what people, like, everyone's so quick to just be like, oh, I want to get on the show now. I just came onto it. Boom, I want to, like, be on it now. And, I think that, we need to be respected for what we do and respected for our time and, like, what we're trying to do for the scene because that's what we're here for. We're here to help. We're not here to hurt anybody.
Literally. But people don't, like... I would say I don't know. I like any type, like if you create content, any type, I understand how it is. Cause like I create, like even I'm a lifestyle creator too. I vlog my life, whatever, Like, bro, once you create content, like, bro, you understand like this shit is not, it's not just like, cause most artists, they don't like, in reality, a lot of artists are not creating content nowadays. So they don't know how hard it is to really make like good content and be consistent. Yeah. And so like for me, I'm like, bro, I understand exactly, like, bro, I know how it is to fucking be editing on Final Cut Pro or Premiere. Like, man, like I understand the pain. So I'm like, bro, at least show the decency type shit.
And I'm a DIY. I mean, I've had people help me throughout this process over the years, but at this very moment, Turntable is just solely run by me. So like I do everything. Everything you see is pretty much what I do. So no, I just respect that like mentality that you're bringing into this, and I appreciate it a lot. So when did you? So sixth grade. Take me back to this.
Let's get the. Let me get the schedule.
Yeah. So sixth grade, you're starting making music.
So sixth grade.
How the hell did that happen?
So okay, so I'll tell you. Okay, so I tell everyone this. So you feel me? I grew up in church. You feel me? African, whatever. Grew up in church. I always loved music type shit.
Okay, that makes
sense.
But
like I couldn't like, bro. In my eyes, at least, I did not think I could sing. Cause like I'll tell. It's a crazy fact. In my fourth grade choir, I'm literally, bro. In the entire grade, I'm the only one that didn't get in. Only one. I'm telling you. I'm talking about that. Everyone's like, yo, did you get in? I'm like, yo, you're lying. I'm dead ass the only one that didn't get in. This is crazy. And then after from there, I started doing choir in like sixth grade. I felt like that was like, no matter you get in, I did there. Then I would win every time. I'll get into this shit called districts. It's like, I don't even know how you describe it. It's like a singing not competition type of shit. But for me, I was like, my story's mad weird because I'm mad scared. Not mad scared to sing in person, but like, then I would never, like, I was singing my deep, like, I was singing like, you, like, mad deep. I would never show, like, my actual singing voice. Yeah. Because I was mad scared.
Just weren't confident enough in it.
Yeah, I wasn't confident enough. So, like, from sixth grade, I'm just in choir, but I'm singing a deep-ass voice, never. And then I was like, bro, I don't even know. I just decided, like, it was time. Because I would literally, from when I was young, literally, my first, because before I was growing up, church music only, then my first music, like, other than that type of music was Chris Brown, Say Goodbye. I watched it on 106 Park or whatever.
Yep, 106
and bro,
Park.
I watched it at my cousin's crib. I was like, yo, who's this fly nigga? What the fuck? And then after from then, I just loved music. And then sixth grade came. I'm in choir. I'm singing that deep, low voice. And then all of a sudden, I don't know. For me, I felt like, because I started watching mad YouTube. Like I grew up, like, during before presets and all that shit was really a thing. I grew up when that shit was first starting back in like 2000, I don't know, whatever year it was when I was in sixth grade. But I was like, with all of them on YouTube, I'm like, damn, it's mad easy. I started on Audacity first because I didn't have money. Then I switched to FL Studio in like sixth grade. So I was teaching myself from there, just FL Studio. And then I would say I was grinding like for every day from sixth grade to like freshman year. Then that's when I started football up, and then football like I was
Like,
doing
kinda
music.
took over, yeah.
Football took over. I was doing music here and there, but like it was mainly football. Then after, once I like graduated, then I was like,
This is it.
It's time. It's time.
Yeah.
It's time.
And something, it's funny because like I can relate to that a lot. So I actually been coaching basketball for the last 10 years after I stopped playing, and I just recently put in my letter of resignation for coaching because of the studio and this sort of new endeavor. And like my whole thing with it was just like, it's not that I dislike basketball or like it's not that I don't feel like I'm a good coach and I can go coach anywhere really, but it's just the fact that like I feel like my life is taking me in this direction right now. And not to say that chapter of my life is completely closed. I might go back to coach. Who knows? You might have something in football at some point in your life. You might coach or do whatever with something with football down the line. But like you feel right now in your heart that music's the way to go. And as I feel about this. So like I think the point is just like you said, like look for those signs.
Yeah, like bro, I'm telling you, there's always like literally anything I do, there's like literally like bro.
It's crazy, right?
Like always, even when I was playing football, like bro, I'll be at some random ass place, bro. And then all of a sudden this like random ass old guy starts talking to me. He's like, yeah, my son actually, he's the coach of fucking like, he'll say the coach of UMass or some like some random ass shit. I'm like, bro, what the fuck? Like I'll be in the most random places. Same thing with music. Like even music, I'll start meeting. Like I was at fucking Best Buy buying a fucking like a vlog camera. Bro, I'm literally checking out this guy. He's like, why you need a camera for? I'm like, oh, I vlog or whatever. Then he's like, oh shoot, I do music videos. I check his page. This guy has like 30K. I'm like, what the like, and it's shit, it's random shit like that. It's random ass shit like that.
No, it's so funny you said that. This is actually a funny story. I was bringing over, I was getting a U-Haul truck to bring over a couple of these couches actually. I'm in Malden in a U-Haul spot, and I walk in there and there's for some reason no one at the front desk. Not sure what was going on there. And then this other dude, he walks in right behind me. And so we're both at first just commenting on how like no one's at the front desk. And then we get in this other, he's like, oh, well, you know, are you you moving? I said, oh no, I'm just moving a couple of things into like a studio that I just started. And he's like, oh, you like music? And I said, yeah. Turns out his brother used to write for Bruno Mars, works in L.A. His name now, the name of the artist is escaping me. I will find it and I'll like put there's going to be some type of, visual that I'll put on here for this and then I'll tag him because this is crazy, this story. It was his brother and he's like, oh yeah, my brother's been living out in L.A. He signed a deal and things like that. And then, I guess it didn't work out, but we had this whole full-fledged conversation about music and like the music industry. Cause he's like, oh yeah, I know how it goes cause my brother. And I'm like, I just met this place, dude, in a random fucking U-Haul. I'm moving furniture to this studio. And I'm like,
I'm telling you. And then
I know you're a religious dude. I'm not super religious. I'm spiritual. I'm definitely not religious. I don't like know what I believe. Like, but I do believe in some kind of higher power. I do. I'm not atheist or anything like that. But
that's the type of shit you're like, what the fuck? Like that's what I'm saying. You're like, what the
like this is so random.
Like it can't be like I believe like
it could be a coincidence, but that feels. You know what I mean? To that point.
Like you're bugging. I don't think
you know what I mean? Yeah.
I feel exactly the same with that, bro.
It's crazy when that shit happens. And then it just, you're absolutely right.
Then it makes you want to push even harder. You're like, damn, that's crazy. I'm actually got to keep going. Cause like if this about to happen, what's the next shit that's about to happen? It's about to be even more crazy.
It gives you that assurance.
Yeah, security type shit. Like, oh,
that
shit,
you're like in the right.
Yeah,
100%.
I'm telling you, I feel like, bro, this
wave.
exact type shit. I be telling my mans about it because some random, like I'm telling you, the most random shit will happen out of nowhere. Like I be meeting, like it's just mad. It's like so random, bro. Like I'll literally like for the past.
But is it random? I don't know. Like, is it meant these things? Then you look at that thing. Like, are these things meant to happen? Are they meant to push us in the direction that we're supposed to go? Like, it's hard to say.
That's facts.
Who knows?
That's facts.
Who knows?
That's facts. Cause bro, that shit be happening to me like especially for me since like I'll show you off cam, bro. Like I showed a few people the list, bro. I have a list of like 800 people and like Massachusetts artists I sat down and studied. And like randomly now, like I'll see a new one, I'll screenshot them, I add it in my camera because every week I'm updating the list. So like
damn,
it'll be like it's OD. I'll be updating the list. If I see someone new, I'm like, damn, what do you do? What can I learn from you? And like for the past like couple weeks, every event I've been going to, someone who's in my screenshot for that week, I'll meet them there. It's mad weird.
That's awesome.
It'd be like so like I remember I met DJ Potential, and DJ Potential Literally, bro, when I tell you I had his screenshot, like, literally the week before or some shit like that, I was just mad. It felt surreal because you're like, what the fuck? Like, you could have met anyone.
But you're on that right trajectory there,
Most def.
and you're taking advantage of those opportunities as you should, and just maybe not everyone's gonna be advantageous for you, but it's I hate to be like all this. This is gonna be the sayings podcast, just so you guys know. We're saying all these sayings, but you miss 100% of the shots you don't take.
No, that's how.
So like,
bro,
it's just
bro, that's like especially
corny, but it's the truth,
bro. It's facts, cause like what, bro? For me, I don't just take stupid shots, but like in reality, I'm ready for any shot I go and take because I did the work. If you did the work, you shouldn't be scared.
Nope.
Like for me, Kobe's one of my like big Kobe's actually exactly how I think. If you want to know how I think about like this grind, like my grind with everything, is Kobe. Kobe is literally exactly how I think, and like he literally said like bro, if you put in the work, because at first I did have self-confidence issues with football, like at first, because like nigga, I'm like, this is my first year shit, like bro, until like I really started putting work in like that, you stop being like scared. You don't be like, oh, you don't have confidence. No, you put in like 10,000 hours plus,
sure,
so you're not gonna be scared at all. That's why I'm not like, bro, even did you go to the Burna Boy manager one at Harvard, the one
that was only that Harvard one was the only one that I had been to.
Even that one, bro. When I met Burna, like, bro, that shit. When I tell you that was not the first. I call myself the Black Nardwuar. I'm not gonna hold you, like, cause I be doing
Sounds like I've been getting the Nardwuar thing,
bro. I'm telling you, bro. But it work, like, not that it works. It makes sense for me. Like, if I have these opportunities to talk to these creative people, bro, I'm not gonna ask a stupid ass question that I could Google. I want to ask a question that I know. No matter what, I can't find that shit online. I gotta know from you. Like, right when I walked up to Burna Boy's manager, I said some shit, like, cause he laughed after, cause he was like, how the fuck do you know that? I was like, it was some shit about him and like Burna Boy when he first met him. I was like, so, how was it like meeting Burna Boy and you guys went back to the car and then you guys smoked a blunt? And then after, he's like, how the fuck do you know that? I was like, bro, don't worry about it. Let's just talk. And after, like, now we're chill, calm vibes. But like, that's the type of shit you gotta do. Like, you gotta take advantage of these opportunities, because like, bro, a lot of like I mean, you can be positive, the opportunity will come back, but like, why would you want the opportunity to come back when you can take it right now?
Sure.
Like, if it's
there, right in front of you,
if it's right there, in reality, you're probably like, bro, my eyes are looking at it, bro, God's telling you ready for it. It's just based on you if you feel like you ready for it. But most people, they don't, because they don't put in the work.
It's funny, like, I was just having a conversation recently with my business partners, shout out Zafir and Cam, and we were having a conversation, and we were talking about not being afraid to fail, but some people are like, I almost feel, I think that's the narrative, like, oh, so many people are afraid to fail,
but there's afraid to
people are
succeed.
Afraid to succeed. Exactly, because
they don't
people are afraid to succeed because they're like, okay, what's gonna happen when I have what I want? Am I gonna be fulfilled? Am I gonna be happy? Because once you succeed, you have a lot more to lose.
Facts.
So it's like there's that dynamic of it, and that can be scary, in a lot of ways, but you have to embrace that. You have to be ready to embrace that. And if you're not, then how can you ever grow? And you can't be afraid to fail or succeed, because at the end of the day, they're both going to happen at the end of the day. No matter
what, like,
whatever you do in life, you are going to fail and you're going to succeed. It's going to happen anyway. So you might as well just go for those things and just that you want. And
fail faster. Feel faster. Yeah. What the fuck? I'll fail OD times at the beginning, then, bro.
Who hasn't, man? How many times? I mean, can't tell you how many times I've failed in this shit, and it's just, but it's gotten me to the point where I'm at now, and I'm happy where I'm at. I'm content with this process. I can't be mad at that. So this is an amazing conversation.
No, see, bro,
you're fucking good shit. I like it. I got to move on to the main lesson, because I want to talk a little bit more about your music.
Oh, say that.
So this is the main lesson where we talk about now, like, some of the things that you have going on in your life and in your music.
Say that.
So you just dropped a song called Hennessy.
Oh, you're hip. Oh,
which is dope.
Yes.
Dope track. Talk to me a little bit about this song, like, because I know this is the most recent one.
So Hennessy, you feel me? That was me. I just like Jersey Club. I've been hip to it for a hot minute, because shout out my man's Kani. I have a feature with him. You feel me? Okay. Right now he's number like 98 on Billboard. Oh, some shit like that.
Shit,
like number 1 on dance. You feel me? Him and Skywater. They're the ones that like pioneered that Jersey, like that exact like Jersey Club shit, like the melodic Jersey Club. They pioneered that shit fully. And I was like, bro, let me just make this shit. Like I've been wanting, like, for me, my thing is like I like every type of genre because I
feel like you put a lot of different genres in your music, which I like.
That's my thing. Like, I'm an explorer. Like my branding or whatever you want it. Like, I'm an explorer because, bro, I like to explore different genres. I grew up like with mad different cultures. So like,
sure,
I like doing mad different things. So Hennessy, that came about. It was like my process. I recorded a demo at the crib, and then from there I recorded at Phoenix Down with my guy Kyle. Shout out Kyle.
Phoenix Down is a great studio.
Most def. Book all my peoples there. Book all my peoples there. And book here too.
It's okay.
But anyways, I recorded the demo. Then we brought it to Phoenix Down. Brought it to Kyle. We recorded it, and then from there, the inspo behind it though.
I know, because I know you freestyle a lot of your stuff.
Yeah.
Right?
Most of my stuff is like freestyle, but most of my freestyle, like, some of it be making sense, like as if like I wrote it. But I'll say like I wrote it I wrote it on FaceTime. I'm not gonna lie. I was on FaceTime with like a person I had something going on with at the time, whatever.
Got you.
And so I freestyled it. I was like, damn, what the fuck? This is not like, cause I was in like a very like I'm not even gonna lie, for like 3-4 months I was in like a not even creative block, but like I couldn't make nothing. That happens. It was nothing like new. Like no melody was new. Like to everyone else to be, what the fuck made this? But to me, if I'm not impressed, I'm not trying to like. I'm good. Like
if you're not inspired by it, it's gonna be really hard to continue to like push that. Yeah.
So that was the first song that I guess like brought me back on that shit, and it's doing right now. It's finna go. But for me, the first in my head or whatever, that was like.
That's my jam, bro.
Everyone says song. They love
that in my head song is my shit. I want to talk about that one too. That's you mind if we play a clip of that one for the people?
Play.
All right, word. We're gonna take a quick break. We're gonna play a clip of Trill Manny's second latest single, "In My Head." Don't go anywhere.
Hey Chris, this shit crazy. In my head, thinking about all the stuff you said. Was it just in my head? Thinking about all the stuff you said. In my head, thinking about the stuff you said. In my head, thinking about the stuff you said. In my head, thinking about all the stuff you said. Was it just in
All right, that was "In My Head" by Trill Manny. Definitely one of my favorites from you so far, and I definitely want to talk about this song as well, because I think that you have really done a nice job marketing it, and I think there was a lot of I think the melody is really cool. The funny thing about what you said earlier that I meant to touch on, but now it makes sense within my head. When you said when you were younger, you always focused on that deeper register. I think you as a talker, naturally, you have a slightly higher register. So it makes sense that you would have that higher register as a singer, and that comes out big time and in my head, bro. That's boom, it's crazy. Like, again, there's my nuance shit, right?
Like,
you know what I mean?
I'm telling you, but most people
that's
don't.
What makes the song to me.
Yes, bro. Most people don't know. Like, for me, I don't like. I have a high, like, I know my voice is high, but like, and especially when I'm singing, then my voice is like,
you can get there.
I'm high. Like, I be wild. Like, there's other songs about to come out. It's like, I be sounding like, all right, Grande type thing. I just be, I'm glad though, cause like that's like, it separates me from a lot of.
It's good to have that in
people,
your tool bag because
most I can sing low, like I can do all the low singing, cause like that's why I'm glad. Like, it's like what's that? Blessing in Disguise.
Blessing in Disguise. Yeah.
Cause like for me, bro. All the low shit I'm good with because I did that in choir all them years. When I was, even though I was like scared to sing, I was still getting my low voice OD. So now, bro, if you tell me to sing some crazy low shit, I can do it perfect. Like without trying. And the high shit, bro, just give me that. But in my head, bro, that was like, for me, I'd say it was the song where I that was a testing song. For me, I looked at it as a testing song because so far we went from 100 monthly listeners to six. We're about to hit like 7K today.
Oh wow!
Literally just in that, and that was like a month. That was me. Oh,
that was just off in my head.
Just off in my head. That was like, damn. Oh shoot. I guess I do know what I'm doing. Yeah. I guess I do it because even in my head, I only did like, and my eyes only look like I did half the shit I was trying to do. Hennessy's the one like, oh shoot. In my head worked, and that was like more a pain song, and it's like warm. Yeah. Oh, Hennessy's. Oh, it's warm out. and this is catchy ass song, yeah, we're about to go.
Yeah. Yeah, and like I think your music plays really well for that type, like this right now, like this type of spring, summer.
Perfect.
Like I think both those songs would play really well in this time of year.
Literally.
So even just the time of year you're putting it out.
Yeah, because that matters. Like that stuff matters. Like
it does. It
you
does.
can't just be putting out like that's why for me.
Yep, exactly.
Like
totally
I have a whole plan. Like all the releases that are coming out, like in my head that was the demo was recorded last year, like beginning of or some crazy. Everything I'm putting out is all planned to a point. Like, oh yeah, this is the time where it would make sense to drop this because maybe this person's also dropping too at the same time. So I'm just going through a list of like maybe 300 demos. Oh, what makes sense here?
Yeah.
What next drop makes sense for the next move I'm trying to make?
Is there a wave right now in the mainstream music where like maybe one of these demos fits that potentially? Like, because as we talked about off air, like this industry is constantly it's constantly shifting, and so that's you're in the right headspace. No pun intended, but like it's really you really are. And I love that. And I know the inspiration behind the song was obviously like a heartbreak. And
yeah, like see the thing is like even in my head, bro. When I was making that, like, bro, when I tell you it wasn't even really a heart, like, I just sometimes can just, like, the beat just tells me what to do. Like to a point, like, I'll be like, chilling. I'll be, like, when we were making in my head, I was smiling, chilling with the bros. Like, it was, like, 3 of my guys. I was literally smiling, chilling with the bros. But, like, I can just, like, sing with them. Like, it gives, like, it
has that tone to it.
Yeah, it has that tone, and it just makes me feel like as if I'm speaking on, like, a heartbreak. Maybe it's not even mine, like, someone else's type shit.
Sure, yeah.
And it's just, like, it just
it's always
gives
good
me
to write from different people's perspectives.
Nah, that's key. Like I can write. For me, I'll give one thing. For me, bro, if I'm sad, I'm not writing a song about it. Like I'm going to be sad about it. Gonna let my life then come back. Cause I just can't. I'm not the type, bro. Like I can't just go and sit down and put my pain in a song. I'm trying to chill, bro. I'm too sad. But in my head though, it's definitely like a heartbreak song. Like you're going through it now. Like that's the thing. Like I don't necessarily write all my songs for a certain thingy, and then something in my life will like I feel like I got a better explanation. All my songs at first they won't like not all. Some will have meaning, some will don't. But the ones that don't have meaning, they won't. A couple months later, some bullshit happens, and then it actually like the song unveils. Like I had some song like a remix. I only showed it to like a few of my people, and it was like about like said like 3 random girl names. And somehow the next couple months, I met each one of these girls.
Shit.
Like that's after that, I was like, damn, what the like it was like, and it was the most like I was on YouTube while I was making a song, just watching random videos, just trying to get like a random name or word. And after I put 3 random girl names, I met every
That's crazy.
Like after that, I was like, nah. Like I was like, the songs like they come reality. That's how I look at it. Like a lot of my songs come reality. Like I maybe won't have a connection to it at that moment. But in the future, some shit happens, and I'm like, damn.
I love that shit.
Like,
good for you.
Like, what the fuck? It's mad weird.
Cool.
It's mad weird.
Cool. It means you're on the right path. I love it. I have one more question for you on In My Head, but it has to do with a secret segment called Pop Quiz. And if you've ever seen any of our shows, you know what this is coming. This is the segment of the show where I ask you some rapid fire questions. Some of them have to do with music. Some are just about you and your life. And, these are like my little digging questions, so to speak. So the first one I have for you is tell me the origin about your name. I know it was originally a joke, and like tell me like how did your name of Trill Manny, how did that stick?
Okay, so Trill Manny, it started off 6th grade. Shout out Jaliani, Adriel, and Kira and Gifty. We made some, I don't even know, like that was when I was like trying to figure out my name. We're like, damn, Manny, you can make music. Let's get you a name. Like we used to call each other like the Trill family or some bullshit. And after it just stuck, cause I was like that friendship was like OD. Like even though like I was a little nigga, but like the friendship, I don't really be having a lot of friends, but like the friendship was OD. So I was like, damn, let me keep this Trill Manny shit. Also like I don't really care to call myself anything else. And after it just stuck, and then now everyone fucks with it.
I like it.
Type shit.
Awesome. Okay. This is a question for the In My Head. Some of the In My Head marketing tactics you've used, which I think are smart. And I have to ask this. I got to ask the hard-hitting questions.
Ask.
Did you really call your ex when you played her In My Head? I have to ask.
Okay, nah. We didn't. That was just one of my friends.
It was a skit. Yeah.
It was one of my friends. Shout out her. You feel me? She just came in clutch because like I had that like for me in my head I had that like each piece of content was like playing mad like mad long ago. So I just had to find I was just waiting for her when she's free, so we record that shit.
Good. All right. I just wanted to make because that would have been pretty crazy.
No. I wanted like I would, but I'm like I feel like it just would not go contentable, and you can't turn it into content.
Yeah.
It would have been like just not worth it.
Yeah.
Like, and then I would have been like, damn.
And that's some bad omen juju on yourself. You know what I mean? To do that, it's like gonna put that on her. I had to ask, just out of curiosity. I had to ask. So, what was the biggest highlight of your football playing career at Doherty, and then also at Assumption?
So at Doherty, I would say for me, coming from a division, like whatever division Abbey Kelly is, Division 8, like that's
whatever they are. Yeah,
we were at the
lower,
the lowest. We're like, I searched it up before I transferred. We're literally like before the third lowest in the entire state.
Mm-hmm.
And after I went there, everyone's like, "Oh, you're not gonna start." Oh, what the fuck? He's starting? Oh, what the fuck? And then Assumption. So like, I mean, that didn't really go that crazy. So I mean, the experience was cool being there, helping out with the team. Cause I was supposed to I was helping out the team. And I was supposed to, it was like mainly a walk-on type thing.
Yeah.
Then like all bullshit started happening. But it was still a cool experience seeing, like even then, like I'm just so confident. I was like, damn, these niggas. Not like I'm chill with a lot of them. But I'm like, damn, I could really bust ass right now. Like let me get healthy. I could really bust ass. So I mean, it just the experience of feeling like, damn, I'm really him. I like that feeling. That I feel like that's my highlight of that type thing.
Yeah, I watched. I was saying to you off air, but I might as well say it on air too. There's a video of you on a wheel route at Doherty catching a touchdown. I was like, yeah, you flew by that.
No,
right in the back of the end zone. I was like, damn, and you went up for that shit,
bro. That's
too.
what I'm saying. No, even for one thing, I'm not gonna lie, bro. If you're a rapper or anything, you want to help on the football field, let's run on one-on-ones for money. One-on-ones for money. You know my cast.
You heard it here first. He's calling people out. Being a brand ambassador for Next on West, like how'd that come about? What drew you to about them? Like what drew you to working with them?
So Next on West, shout out my peoples, you feel me? So that started off for me. I really, since like as you hear so far through the podcast, I'm really like grind. Before I used to be like, bro, I actually, if it's not sweats, like that's all I would wear. Cause I'm like, why would I spend my money on this? But now like I wouldn't say shit's taken off, but like now I'm going to certain places. I'm getting, come here, come this, that, and the third. I kind of have to start dressing like more correct. And like I noticed I didn't really have like, I guess a way I like to dress really. Like I had an idea, but I didn't really ever go for it. So I went to Next West for. It was just like at first it was for a shoot I had with Nicole Garage Media. For me, shout out to Sound Lab.
Yeah, Sound Lab.
I had a free shoot with her or whatever. So I was like, bro, let me go and get. My man's recommended it, so I was like, let me go out there. And then from there, I just found fire clothes that I'll be there weekly. And then eventually, I decided to ask about it just cause like, bro, I love like, bro, I would go there. I go there mainly like every Friday, literally. So I was like, let me use like my, even right now, like for me, I already know I'm him. So like right now, this current state little platform to even just like push the best I can, cause I fuck with it. And bro, right when I posted my first piece of content about it, mad people, yo, where the fuck is this? Lemester? Like everyone started fucking with it. Everyone like, it's just cause, bro, I don't know. Now I love thrifting. All I can say is shout out Pulse. I'm not gonna explain what that is, but like all my fans, and not fans, my family. Once y'all see this, you're like, damn. I'll tell you off air. It makes sense after. Shout out Pulse. Shout out Pulse and shout out T Uncut. You feel me?
I love it. What brand would you want to be an ambassador for? Like any brand in the world, if you could be a brand ambassador for?
Nike. Look,
Nike.
I got Nike.
You got the Nike earrings. I noticed that earlier. Yeah,
Always.
Nike. Yeah, that makes sense. I think
telling
that
you,
all
Nike,
makes
just
sense.
do it.
I love it. So you feel very strongly about this. I think artists dropping albums without a solid fan base. And I know you have a very strong take on this, as do I, because I'm a music manager myself. So I have a very strong take on this as well. So speak your piece on that. Like why?
Okay.
Like why do you feel so strongly about that?
It makes no sense. Why would you drop? Why would you spend all this money, do all this to drop an album where no unless like no one's gonna listen to it? You have no fan base. You never marketed a single before. You never did anything else. Why would this? It's a numbers game. Like why would they just listen to this one thing and this is what you blow up on? You wouldn't. Why wouldn't you just betterly take that whole album, either waterfall release it or just release it as singles. Where each single, even on Spotify, most people, I'm gonna give y'all the rundown because I know mad artists y'all don't even know this. Editorials, literally, you can like if you drop an album, you can only pitch one for the editorial. But if you each release, you can pitch each song. That gives you, say your album's 12, you got 12 chances to get on editorial.
Get on editorial, yeah.
Instead of you just trying to going for one haymaker, which is cool, but it makes no sense. If you're really trying to like elevate and really make it to the next level, why would you just like? I understand if it's really that good of an album, hold on to it. We hear about mad artists be like, yeah, these songs were like 5 years ago. They're finally dropping it now because they knew if it's really that.
It was an album and they wanted to save it for an album. Yep.
Like, and if they want like some people, if you want to make like, there's a difference between making music just to make music for yourself. But if you really want to like succeed, why would you?
As a business
tactic.
Like
people
yes.
like that's a big thing.
I agree with you. I think the waterfall game, that's our tactic. I think that's a really, really smart way to do it. I'm actually working on that with one of my artists now. We're doing a waterfall. It's actually really working very well for him. And I think even at most shorter 4 or 5 track EPs are that. Cool.
That's fair.
And if you're gonna waterfall that, I think that's the right move.
That's fair.
10 to 12 track album, and if you have, and again, it's not to bash anybody that wants to go make an album. You want to make an album? Go make an album.
No, that's what I'm saying. Do it, but just don't
expect.
Yes, don't expect like crazy growth, this, that, and third. It just
because people clamor for an album from an artist once that
and
once
they see the consistency there. Oh, he drops often. He's like this. Oh, I fuck with him. Then
like a Russ, he dropped 100 something singles before he ever dropped an album.
Literally
something crazy like that. 300 could have been even 300. Could be more than that.
It's something crazy. Something crazy. He dropped for like 2 week every week for 2 years. Something like that. So
that's probably
crazy.
more than 100. That's more than 300. But yeah, so my math is off. But yeah, that's exactly the point. And then it's like now he can drop albums, but he's created that fan base in order to do it.
Literally.
So I love it. So excuse me. So I know you're a man of faith. What does your faith mean to you, and how does it help you in like your musicianship?
So for me, bro, I would say it just like really. It makes you feel like I can do everything. Like for me, I'm not like, you feel me? I try to be very, very like with God. I try my best. Everyone tries. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
But like even me trying, it really makes me feel like I'm not wild. Like half the shit that's happening is just not like coincidence. I'm not wilding. Like this shit. Yeah, this shit's meant for me. Like and anything's possible. Like especially like believing in God and a lot of stuff like that. You just see like miracles. Like you see anyone's life can change. And you like having God like you can do the same thing. Yeah. Like you can do literally the exact same thing. Like that's why whenever like even the way I talk about bigger artists, bro. I'll tell you something about the Rev. Even when I finished talking to Redveil, whatever. At least said, I'll see you at the Grammys. I at least said that right after I left, cause bro. My thing, I see anything's possible. I have
speak that into existence.
Like yeah, bro. Like bro, that's the type of shit you gotta like faith is key. Like if you can't believe, like really believe, like sometimes, like I feel like that's there for me whenever I sometimes you feel me like it's rare, but like when I even get low on like my belief in myself, like that's when like I was like, nah, bro, you're built like you're built like this. You're built for this. And it just like pulls me back in, and I'm harder than ever, bro. Ready on that shit.
Love that. One last question. I might be wrong about this. This is something that's coming into my head for something. You're not a fan of anime by chance, are you? I am. What's like your favorite anime?
Okay. The anime niggas are gonna hate me, but Fairy Tail. I'm sorry. That's Fairy Tail. Fairy Tail's like my. I don't know why, like, bro, it's so, like, I understand why everyone hates it, but, bro, I don't know, I love it. But actually, I would say that was before my favorite. Right now, currently, Sword Art Online. Like, I just finished that, like, recently, like, in the past year, that was Sword Art Online and Your Lie in April. Those are my top 2, like, all time, but, you feel me, growing up, my favorite anime was Dragon Ball Z, of course.
Dragon Ball Z is,
like,
yeah,
if you don't, like,
classic.
Like, that's what I'm saying, if it's classic, but I'll say Sword Art Online, and Your Lie in April.
Cool. I like it. I could, since you're such a huge fan of anime, I feel like there's room for you at some point in time to do like an anime visual to one of your songs. I feel like that's something you gotta do.
I guess I'll say it right now. That's crazy. Me and my boy, Future, we're about to make an anime. Like, we already, bro. When I tell you, we already have the whole shit like fully planned out.
All right, you heard it here first.
Like,
Turntable Teachers exclusive.
Oh God, we're about to make a whole anime and everything. Like I might actually do the anime visual for a video. That's low-key a fire ass video idea. I never thought of doing some shit like that.
I know a guy. That's all I gotta say.
Oh, I mean,
I can't do it personally. Trust me, but I know a guy.
We can set that up after, but not most def. Cause like for me, anime that's something too. I would say like that time in 6th grade when I was doing them 1,000 Ray Lewis push-ups, bro. I'd have like there's this video on YouTube. You can search up. It was like Rock. Like, have you watched Naruto? I don't know if you.
Long time ago.
Okay, but like,
long time ago.
you know Rock Lee? He's like the one with the bowl cut, whatever.
I would have to see it.
Yeah, you're good. But so there's like this motivational video, and I used to watch it like every day, cause bro, that's how I felt about football. I feel like, damn, I'm putting in mad work, and I feel like I'm not built for this. And at the end, it was talking about like, you got like it's talking about mainly like some people aren't born with like talent, but like hard work, talent.
Yeah.
Hard work, real life.
Bro, when Kevin Durant said that, when I was in 7th grade or 8th grade, I remember, and when Kevin Durant got drafted, he said that, and that like always spoke to me. 100%.
And that's how I feel with anime. Like since like I don't know, anime like helped me grow up too, type shit.
Yeah,
like I didn't really watch. Like
it was there. It's still there now, obviously, but like it'll always be there for you, and it's I think it's a place to escape.
Yes, yeah.
You know?
That's how
I'm a big Rick and Morty fan. Like that's my shit.
That's my boy. My boy is bro.
That's my shit.
I like Rick and Morty. Like I try to fully get into it. Like I'll watch a few episodes on Adult Swim. It's fire, but like for me, I just don't. It's on Hulu, right?
Yeah, you can get it a lot of different places. Hulu,
I just don't.
HBO. It's on.
That's what I'm saying. I just don't be having time to sit down and watch it.
Yeah.
But I do like Rick and Morty too. It's fire.
Tight.
I like. What's my favorite episode I watched? The Pickle Rick episode.
It's classic. It's absolutely classic.
Shout out Pickle Rick.
Yeah, but yes, that Pickle Rick episode, one of my favorites.
Facts.
No doubt about it. Yes, that was pop quiz. You definitely passed. Well done. Well done. I know you slept through school, which pains my heart as a teacher. But
facts.
That's
facts,
okay. That's
facts.
okay. You got to reach all the kids at some point. You know what I mean?
Facts.
So if it sounds like you weren't being, engaged in school.
The thing is, like, bro, even in school, I would say, bro, school is easy. Like I would say, cause going,
it can be.
No, if you go to Abby, like, bro, shout out my people that went to Abby Kelly, bro. If you go to Abby Kelly, bro,
it's a vocational school. Isn't
it's
it
a charter public.
That's right. Charter. Yep.
And we had what's the other thing that AP classes? IB. We had IB classes instead. So that shit was hard as a shit. Like, bro, like when I went, like I'm talking about when I transferred, like I had leaving from IB Kelly, I had barely a 3.0 GPA. When I went to Doherty, I got a 3.4 GPA in 1 year because I had all the hundreds because the classes were easy. Like I'm telling you, IB Kelly, bro, school. That's why like IB Kelly. People that go to IB Kelly know the struggle. It's literally like you were in college before you were in college. Like, I'm talking about, bro. I was in 7th grade, bro. Why are we writing a 10-page paper?
Shit.
We're writing I
didn't write those songs in college.
We're writing a 10, like, bro, it was OD. It was OD.
That's crazy. Well, you killed it, man. Pop quiz. Great job. Very, very nice work there.
Thank you.
I want to get into the Lupe Fiasco and Redveil Harvard panel that we saw at Harvard Law because that was really a dope, like shout out to my boy Isaac Groove for putting me onto that because I had no idea this, and I was talking to somebody else about this. Like the outreach for that must not be great because I've never even heard of this until recently. Like, no, you said you had been going to a lot of them, right?
So they had 2 so far.
They had 2 so far.
So
okay.
Shout out.
This was crazy.
No,
It was amazing.
I'll say shout out my man's Rob putting work in Harvard Rap, but
Rob put in work. That sounds super familiar.
Rob,
he sounds familiar to me. I
GOAT.
definitely follow him or something
you definitely
like that.
Do. You probably do, but he's the GOAT. He's the GOAT.
I've heard his name floating around. Yeah, shout out to you. I don't know you personally, but I've definitely seen you around.
But him, it was mainly they combined with Harvard Rap. So Harvard Rap is like, for me, I'll see a little something, then I'll screenshot it and look at it later. But mainly Harvard Rap is like, I guess that's like, it's kind of like not a club, but like that's what Harvard students like. They give out like free contracts and shit. It's like people that are going into that field. They focus on
like free services,
right?
Free
services
for like artists, like law services and things like
shit
that.
Like that. And then Rob being Rob the GOAT, like Rob reminds you of me. Like so they just combined and made used all their connections to make that shit happen type shit.
And it's crazy because I didn't even know Lupe was teaching at MIT.
I didn't know that. When I heard that, I was like,
Yeah, because I looked it up because I saw him come in with the MIT jacket, and I overheard someone say, "Oh yeah, he's teaching at MIT now," and I Googled it. I'm like, "Oh yeah, he totally is."
I searched that shit after.
Yeah.
I was like, bro,
It's like I can't remember the exact name of the class he's teaching over there, but
Yeah,
it's some kind of like
he's-
rap theory.
yeah,
class,
he said some
supposedly.
shit like that.
Yeah.
I was like,
It's pretty tight.
it was mad different.
Yeah, that's obvious. That's where we met, and it was
That's that.
super dope. Like I
Facts.
couldn't believe like obviously that this was happening, something like that was happening in the city, and that like we got to go to it. It was so cool, and yeah, and then it was really awesome. I thought the contrast to see someone like Lupe,
Who's already there?
industry mogul, like been there, done that, right? Like been through it all,
Compared
and
to
then
Redveil.
Redveil being somebody that's on the upcoming, independent, things like that. So one of my first questions I had, just in general, like I wanted to kind of hear like, what were your like general takeaways from that experience, and like what did you maybe take from it as an artist? Because I probably maybe took things a little bit differently as like a music manager and as a podcaster and as a and more on the business side. Like how did you like take that? Like what are some things that you took away from it?
So the first thing I'll say I dad took away was the freaking when Lupe started talking. Like I started not fearing AI, but I start out like
Yo,
when
that shit
when
was
he said that shit, I was
crazy.
when he said that shit, I was like, bro, like
We're all
like
fucked.
for a week I was just telling everyone, I was like, damn. Like, is there like I was like, is this shit like is there a point of this shit? Cause I like what
I felt the same way for
like
a little while.
no, cause I was like,
damn.
what the like I never thought about that, and then
No.
after I was like, Lupe's a smart ass nigga. Like who the like I would have never thought like I'm smart, but I would never sit down and think something like that.
Yeah, the AI thing, it's tricky, man. Like
OD. Like cause like
it's tough.
after what the shit he said, like imagine someone what he said like imagine someone makes a whole like blackmails you to drop a whole fake album, whatever he
Sure,
said.
yeah.
Like-
Because we have like your voice, like they can create it. Like AI shit's crazy. Because like, I mean, I'm definitely not at the level where anybody would be like taking my voice and making
Yeah.
shit. But like, I know for a fact that there's a podcast out there. Quote, I'm putting that in air quotes. Podcast. With like Joe Rogan and Steve Jobs, and obviously Steve Jobs has been dead forever, like not forever, but for a long time, and so obviously that podcast never happened. But they used their voices with the AI, using AI, and it sounds like a conversation. Like you can tell it like at points
Yeah,
that this
it's
is definitely
off.
fake. It's a little bit off, but like
But that's still
to
scary.
to anybody that maybe doesn't know the better, has never really like listened to Joe Rogan's episodes, like you might not think otherwise.
That's what I'm
So it's crazy. Like, and then with the music side of things, I know people like on TikTok are kind of using it as like a funny thing. They're like,
Yeah.
make me a song where Drake and Elon Musk fall in love,
Yeah.
and then they like in this key with this tempo,
Yeah,
and then like they
literally.
make it, and it's like, haha, funny. But then it's like there's that other darker side to it. Like
people
that
can
Lupe-
fuck like you can like dead at like even the shit where you start saying like the reason why everyone's buying their masters and shit because human music like I like it gives me chills every time because I'm like that shit's like all them futuristic movies are dead ass like right now.
Isn't it insane?
And people are not like I'm telling you a robot takeover is about to happen, bro. And people are not like they're not seeing the signs. We made like 10,000 movies on this, bro. Like, bro, it's getting too like because
getting
like
too crazy.
it's getting too like once like after he said like human music is gonna be the most valuable thing.
it's gonna be at a premium. Yeah,
Like
yeah.
that's why I'm like, damn, like
It's kind of true though. Think about it now. A lot of the things that the ways in which people make music, not knocking anybody that does it. Obviously, so many artists do it, but a lot of things are these like we talked about earlier, presets and all these different loops. Like a lot of them are computer generated. Like
Yeah, no-
it's and nothing bad about that. There's nothing wrong with it. But he and I didn't think of it this way. One of the quotes he had said that really stuck with me. He's like, "We've passed the point of no return already.
yeah, that's
we
what
can't go
scared
back
me.
because we've passed the point of no return
Yeah.
already." And I think it's exactly the point in which you talked about a little earlier in this episode with that like presets, sort
Yeah,
of like
bro.
wh-
Like,
wh-
I was
whatever
there-
year that was where we crossed that.
It was like 20 like presets started. I'll say like the YouTube preset because shout out Q that Rude Boy, the Wave Monopoly. He was like one of the pioneers on YouTube like back in 2017. That's when I say presets like for FL Studio and shit. Like I'll say 2015 maybe because it started in
Yeah.
like 6th grade. It started on Audacity, then everyone did it to FL Studio. So I'll say like back then that's when it first like presets. But now the whole underground that's their thing.
Yeah.
Like I'm chill with mad people in the underground that their literal thing is half of them they start with presets.
Yeah.
And it's just gonna like keep going up and up to a point like past we can't go back. Like
Sure. I think we're already there. No, that definitely. And then the other piece of it that he said that really stuck with me too was like, you won't even need your favorite artist to come to your city for a show anymore, because if whoever owns these masters, or if like they don't own the correct masters, like kind of how they've done with like the holograms.
Oh, how
with,
they
like,
did the
Tupac and
Michael
things
Jackson
Michael
shit?
Jackson,
Yep.
different things like that. Like that
They'll
could
just do
become
that
a lot
shit.
more prominent, and you just won't even have to. But I think that completely takes the
Takes away
human
from it.
element out of it. Like
Literally.
that, I don't think it's the same.
But
But it's still scary.
it is.
Like
'cause
in my head, it doesn't make sense that it would
that would take place.
be
But
this. But
I feel like
if it's easier, quote unquote,
I feel like, bro, like they know how to do it. The people on the back end, they know how to do it.
They-
Like
yeah.
they know
It's
all the
getting
the
there.
social like psychology behind it to make people want to go and see it as
Yeah.
if it's the person.
yeah,
And
dude. Even our phones are listening all the time, and
no, yeah,
it's
that's
scary as shit.
I just came I came to terms. I'm like, bro, like
It's
this-
just they're already
like there's not like I'm not gonna be able to like stop my phone.
The crazy, and I think everybody has had this moment. I'm
Like,
sure
they'll
that
say
owns a phone.
something.
Not even like there's been times I've even just thought of it, and then it just comes on my phone, and I'm like, dude, this is like not cool. Like,
Nah, literally,
But the
bro.
talking one is definitely proof. Like that's happened to me before, where
Yeah.
it's like you're having a conversation with somebody about something, and then like you go on Instagram, and you scroll down 3 times, and there's an ad for a camera on Best
Literally.
Buy because you just talked about it with your friend
Yeah,
for 2 minutes ago.
literally. That's why I'm just like, for me, I just accept it. Like, there's nothing I can do. Like I want to say I
Yeah.
have power, but I don't have enough.
Well, we don't. I mean, from a independent. I mean, well, we could if we wanted to go back and just have flip phones, but like then But unfortunately, with like we talked about with just the nature of the business that we're both
It's moving
in,
too fast. You can't do that. Like
we can't-
unless
you can't go back.
unless you already been up. Like a Kanye could do that. Kanye,
Oh,
Jay-Z,
sure.
they could. Oh yes, I'm flipping it.
Sure.
I'm switching to flip phone, and I'm
we,
done.
we couldn't though.
we could we could
Not
do
now.
it, but we're not gonna be able to elevate at
that
all.
would that would be it.
Like that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Well, like for me, I just be like, I just don't think about it because I'm just like,
I know because it's hard because you don't want to rile yourself up and
Yeah.
be so anxious about it to the point where it's like
because
it's detriment to like your
Yeah.
creative mind. Just continue to create the
you
music
can't
and
change it. Like
I know.
if there was a chance to change it, would I really? Because
Yeah.
you'd be going against like moguls. I'm not trying to do all that. like it's a whole lot of even extra work to change shit like that.
And I know he was being realistic, but it definitely was disheartening at
Yeah.
the same time. I think for
Yeah.
a lot of people in the room, everyone was looking around going, shit.
Damn, this was my chance to blow up was already gone. What the fuck? Like, but for me, I'm like, I'll say if you make wavy enough music, bro,
Yeah,
like you
it can
can't copy
happen.
it for a while.
Well, yeah, like I want to talk about Redveil too because he was so interesting and fascinating
Mm.
in so many ways. Because I've been listening to him for a number of years, and I actually didn't realize he was as young as he was. But what are your thoughts on like the dynamic, of course, between the two of them? Like, obviously, Lupe was like. It seemed as though he talked in code a lot of times. I felt like in that too.
But
Like
I
I felt like there was times where he said it almost felt like he was anti-label, but then wasn't at the same time. But Redveil's been obviously very reluctant to go to a label. So like as an independent artist, like where do you fall in that category?
So how I feel about labels, or more how do I feel about their dynamic? So I feel
I guess
like
both. I guess both. We can have a conversation. But yeah.
with their dynamic, I feel like Lupe been through the ringer.
He has,
So
100%,
like,
and
he's like,
he got screwed over a couple
that's
of
what
times.
I'm saying. So
Yeah.
he's like, he knows there could be good with it,
Mhm.
but he knows it's maybe not needed as much, or like he knows how like
No, he said like what was his quote? He said like know what they're good for.
yes,
the
yeah,
labels.
like he knows the benefits they have and know what the true purpose of a label is,
Sure.
instead of like
What some people think it is.
yeah, people don't know what a label, bro. It's like for me, I already got my whole plan once labels get involved. But my thoughts on labels, labels are not bad. Like if you sign a bad deal in 2023, you're bugging. Like you're like
You got to know the type of
Like-
deal
like
you're
literally,
signing before you do it.
and if you don't want to learn, to get a lawyer. But
Yeah.
at that point, like you're still gonna be in the dark because your lawyer knows what you're signing, but you don't. Like they
Right,
could tell
right.
you all. They could tell you this shit says this, that, and the third. They could not say that at all.
Mm.
I'll say learn it. Like that's what Latrell James told me. He said learn
Big
it.
shout out with Charles James.
Facts.
Out here
He
doing
literally
amazing
said get a
things.
lawyer, and then learn it yourself. That's literally like 2 weeks ago at a songwriter camp. He literally told me that.
Oh, sweet.
Literally, but that's key though, cause like if not, bro, you don't know what the fuck you're signing.
Sure.
And like even labels, people don't understand, bro. If you're signing there's multiple different types of deals, distro deals, management deals, like sync, like there's mad,
Yeah.
but people don't even know. any of that.
The sync licensing thing is something that I
That's-
find fascinating, and that's like
Bro.
the lane I think more people should try to go in, because that's where you really get
That's
get
literally
paid.
what I'm about to do. Like,
You gotta do, yeah.
bro, I'm telling you, that's crazy. When I tell you, me and Latrobe would literally, like, this is literally what I was asking him questions about. But like, even that, like, that's how you make mad. Like, there's mad random ass artists, but they understand the sync game. So they'll have those. You'll see their song like 2K23, but they maybe have like barely 0 monthly listeners or some shit like that. But they understand, bro. But they're getting paid. Like, that's, I would say
Every
that's
time that spins.
I would say that's literally, if like as an artist, that's the easiest way to get monetized.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
sync deal, literally.
Sync deals are the way I think I think that's the. I mean, obviously, as musicians, artists,
Yeah.
like, you should have multiple revenue streams.
But I feel like sync's the easiest because literally you're not it's not extra work creating, like, you're literally just giving. You can do a song that you have out or whatever.
yeah, it's just about finding that right deal that works for, not only works for you, but also like obviously works for like the TV show, the video game, the movie, whatever it might be.
Facts.
Yeah, no, I was really. I've heard, from artists I've worked with in the past, like, I've heard horror stories about, I signed this deal, I wanted to drop this album, and they wouldn't let me because they wanted to push a different artist ahead of me, different things like that. And I've heard those things, and then I had to buy my way out of my deal, and it's like you don't love hearing that. So I think you're bringing up a good point, and just like know what you're getting into,
That's what,
or know someone that,
like the book, that doesn't the book probably talks about that shit.
Yeah.
I just learned
that's one of the things that the
Yeah.
book does definitely talk about that is still valid.
Yeah.
The music business book, I'm sure people know what we're talking about.
Yeah.
I don't know if
The
it's
yellow-
right, it's sitting right,
everything about the-
sitting right over
yeah,
there. But
literally. But nah, it's literally like you gotta know what the fuck you're signing, and then know what, like, not even just know what you're signing, why. Because a lot of people, like, they'll eventually learn this is what I need the label for or whatever. They don't know why they need it.
Yeah.
They'll be like, oh shoot, fucking Universal's giving me a fucking deal, but I'm gonna sign it just because it's Universal. But they, like, and that's how you just said they're pushing other artists. People don't understand. Like, people don't, like, they don't understand. Like, you getting signed to whatever Universal, whatever. There's still Drake there. They're not gonna push you over Drake.
exactly.
Like, you got to be smart with who you're signing to. Sign to someone where you're like one of the top list players, so they're pushing you, not they're
so
just
they make
don't-
you a priority over somebody else.
That's what I'm saying. But people don't. It's because people care about names and shit. Like getting signed to.
I have a Sony deal. I
Yeah.
have a Universal deal.
What did it do for you though? Like, what did it actually do? Like, because most people don't really know it's lack of knowledge.
Yeah,
Literally, it's
yeah.
just very much a lack of knowledge.
One of my favorite groups of all time, Brockhampton. They signed a deal, and it like was one of the things that like split them. Obviously, there was other things that happened, but
I
like
didn't even know. Bro, see, I
they're done. They split up. Yeah, they just dropped their last 2 albums back end of 2022, and they're splitting up, going solo. But it just, I think one of the reasons why they had said, there was like a lot of different reasons. I think the Amir Van thing was a big issue with it. They had signed a deal that they thought they could do at the time. I believe they were supposed to drop like 6 albums in 2 years or something like that.
I mean,
and it was just like the sheer volume of that, I think, was overwhelming. And then they had to, I think part of the reason why even Kevin put out a solo album was try to fulfill that RCA deal. And I think they just like
anticipated.
Yeah,
like, they really, like, I get it though, but there's a lot of them. So I mean,
yeah,
but
they'll be okay.
Six
but-
albums is crazy.
I mean, they did do that run with the Saturation series where they dropped like the 3 albums in like 1 year, which is cool.
Yeah.
But like that, I felt like they caught lightning in a bottle
Yeah.
versus like RCA was like, okay, now catch this lightning in a bottle again.
It's like
not
forced catching of lightning. You
exactly.
Can't do that, bro.
Versus when it was organic doing it the
Yeah.
first time, the second time maybe not as organic. So, no, I think you're right. I think anybody that's going out there saying never sign a deal, like don't do it, like that's crazy.
That's crazy.
But like I think
unless you want to be
think
like a
them-
La Russell.
Sure.
Like a La Russell, yeah. Like if you're an independent artist, bro, just study. Like if you want to know not even everything I know, just study La Russell, bro. If you want to know, if you don't want to read the book, study La Russell. Literally, if you don't want to read the book, study La Russell, bro.
I love it. Yeah, no, I thought a couple of things that Lupe brought up that I really liked. He was saying like having multiple versions of records before you drop them. I thought that was really cool.
That's literally why
Not
there's
something
a
I
sped
thought
up. That's
about.
a sped up. Literally, bro.
Yeah, because you're the sped up versions. That's right. Yeah.
People don't like. There's a slow down version in my
And a
head,
slowdown,
but it didn't come out because I was like, I waited too long to drop it. But even stuff like that, you need like, bro,
some
there's-
variations of
Bro,
different
there's
things,
a clean
yeah.
version of In My Head. There's a sped up, slow down version of In My Head. And then from there, I'm gonna have a few like DJ like every because like there's different versions for different shit. Like you act like no matter what. I don't know, like because most people they start off recording their songs at their crib, so they're not used to making a clean. But you need that for different. There's different settings for different type of music. Like you can't even like you can't be having all them cuss words if you want to get on the radio. People don't understand that.
Exactly.
You can't. Like sometimes if you want to start a trend, like Hennessy, what's gonna go viral is the sped up version. Like the song's cool, but the sped up version is the one that
the one that you think's gonna go.
People love that. So like you have to know, and like you got to be able to like actually win with it. Yeah. Like that's why I put it out because I couldn't make it go viral, but then maybe everyone goes to the regular Hennessy, they're like, damn, this is not the song I thought it was. But the sped up one goes straight. They're streaming it
straight
over
there.
and over.
Yeah.
Literally, that's why my guy Kanye, who I have the song with, whatever, that's literally like that sped up Jersey Club. He's at like 8 million monthly listeners or something, listeners, some shit like that. And the first song that I would say that went viral over everywhere was a sped up Jersey Club song, and that was like it's like a Rihanna sample and mad shit.
Because it could maybe be played at a club or at a DJ set or a part. You know what I mean? Like there has that playability, but then that regular version might sit in a different pocket.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. Yeah. Like it and it's for different. Some people they maybe like your music, but they're mad. Oh, I don't want curses. Oh, you got the clean version right there. Like it's mad. You gotta have different versions if you really expect like to go, because not like you can't just have one version and expect it to go.
Exactly. And then some artists do like the extended versions of songs.
That's one thing I want to get into. That should be fire.
Extending
like,
a song.
Yes, bro. That should be mad cool. But that's the type of shit that's like I feel like that's maybe more for like
a song that like pops off and then you do like an extended to kind of continue to like push it or anywhere. Or like,
or even like
capitalize on that maybe.
Say you got like it's a inner fan base. Like I don't like to say fan base, family. Like inner like
I like that.
Like I don't like saying fans. That's crazy because like I don't look at none of these artists like I'm their fan. I look at them like family. But like say you got a song and your family group of listeners who like it. Oh yeah, you drop an extended version, and for those your people in your circle that already know you, they're like, damn, this is like a little thing for us to have type shit. Like it creates more like community with your. I guess your family.
Yeah, with the community that listens to your music, or however you want to word it. I love it, man. The one last thing I want to ask you before we get to the last segment of the show. All Eyes on Mass. You started that pretty recently, right?
Oh, so All Eyes on Mass.
No, that's not recent?
Nah, I deleted all off my page, but that started off. The idea started off last year.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Maybe 2 years ago.
Got you. All right, so you're not currently doing it.
No. Now I just revamped it.
Oh, you revamped it.
And now we're doing it because I brought it off my page. Before it was on my page. That's what I'm saying. You wouldn't know now.
Oh, okay.
I deleted it all off my page.
Tagged in your bio. I wasn't sure.
Yeah.
It still looked like it was new to me. I didn't realize it was because I just obviously got onto you recently because of the Redveil and Lupe.
Yeah, facts. So with that, All Eyes on Mass, the best way I can describe it is right now, it's just a playlist. Like it's playlist. I update it currently. That using that list of like 800 plus artists I use. That's literally what first started me, helping me study everyone in Massachusetts. Literally, because I have to I was keeping up. I did it for like 20 weeks at first, and it was like every week I'm doing 25 new artists. So I literally would have to just study. Like it just was a cycle. So All Eyes on Mass right now is a playlist. Eventually, I wanted to. Like right now it's just a general playlist, but then I want it to be like kind of like a Spotify editorial type of like.
That would be dope.
All Eyes on Mass R&B, All Eyes on Mass underground, All Eyes on Mass like to like specific genres. Yeah. And then from there, make it like a talk show, be able to run shows with that shit. Tight. Like awesome. And I want it to be, and it's not even just music, just creatives, like whatever you are. Totally. Just helping people out because All Eyes on Mass, but it's not only Mass. If you're from Rhode Island, if you're from New England, we'll help out.
New England, creating that infrastructure here that's necessary. No, I love it, man. Good stuff. No, you're doing a lot of great things, and like I said, I think you have a really good ear for music. I also and you're clearly tapped in, and that's fantastic. Like, good for you for just like being 10 toes down and like looking at the scene and going out to all these events and getting your face out there and taking opportunities when they present themselves. And then of course, just your mentality and your attitude. Like I think it's unique. I think more people need it. But you're still at the end of the day, even though you have that like confidence of you, I still think you're still a down to earth dude. And like we We still had a great conversation here. Like, I don't think there was ever a point in time where like I felt as though that you were like, bragging to me or doing it or like, big time in me or anything like that. Yeah. So like, even though that like I think I'll put it this way, you've just found a way to balance
the perfect medium.
Don't lose that.
I won't.
Don't. Because I think it's going to take you far. I really do. I think don't lose either of those ways. Don't let the confidence outweigh, not to give you advice, but as I find out.
No, it's fact. No,
I just like how you carry yourself. I think you're confident enough, but you also balance it out a lot with like, that humbleness and humility and giving people their flowers and their respect. Bro. Like I appreciate that a lot. Most so like congratulations on everything you're doing and your mentality. Cause I think I feel that way. Like, especially now sitting here and having this awesome conversation with you, bro. Like, this is a fantastic conversation, man. For real. I'm telling you. And shout out Harvard Law, Harvard Rap for, not only equating us.
Creating this, I'm telling you, shout out Harvard Rap, shout out Put in Work TV. You feel me? We about to take over with Put in Work. But
and I can't wait to hit up some of their other events that they're probably going to have in the fall. Like, that's, I'm excited.
Bro, that's what I'm hyped for, because now they have like
now that I'm tapped in with them, like, and know what they got going on.
Literally, like, bro. Even that the whole
Burna Boy one.
Yeah, Burna Boy was there. Not Burna Boy. Burna Boy's manager, Time's manager was there. Chance the Rapper and Vic Mensa's manager, but she's also Chance the Rapper's lawyer, because I studied her.
Got you.
And then Redveil's manager was there.
Oh, sweet.
Like, even Redveil, like, that's the whole like even the Redveil shit. Like, I studied Redveil's manager. Like, I studied where he went to school. Like, mad shit, bro. Then I hit him up like a week before. Then we were chopping up before. And then when I met him, it was chill. Then when I met him again at the Harvard Rap thing, like, he was just giving me game at that point, because he was like, damn, what the fuck? You already here twice?
You really here trying to learn.
Yeah. And then he was
I think, and that's good, because like I think that recognizes you're not out here saying like, I'm confident and I know everything there is to know. You're like, I'm confident, but I also have a shit ton to learn, and I'm willing to do that.
Literally, I'm willing.
Fucking love it, bro. I love the mentality, man. For real, you're doing. I really feel that way. I'm excited for you. Keep pushing, guys. Trill Manny, he's doing some great things. His music's fucking dope as well.
I'm telling you.
I really do. That In My Head song has literally been in my head for quite a while. Final segment of the show.
Yes, sir.
One of my favorite segments of the show. I love pop quiz, but my favorite segment of the show, or usually artists' favorite segment of the show, is our open response segment, and that is where we do the dream song scenario. So now we're gonna you love the manifestations.
Yes, sir. So we know.
Here we go. You get a song, okay? You can work with any artists and producers, dead or alive. I'll structure for you. You get one to two producers, and you get 3 guest artists. So who is going to be on Trill Manny's dream song?
Yo, shout out Capella Gray, Tory Lanez, and Chris Brown.
Okay. For the artists?
Yeah, for the artists and the producers. I know who I'll put Bearded. Shout out Bearded. He's making a new thing called R and Bop. Bearded. I'm gonna clip this. I'm gonna make sure you post. You get.
I got you.
No, Bearded. Like, it's a whole, like, there's shit that him and Capella do. I'm telling you, bro, they're the future. Like that's why, like, bro, like the same way I've never, like, bro, cause Russ is not from here, so it's like I'm similar to him, but Capella and Bearded are from New York. New York is mean like Boston. We're all the same. So I feel exactly the same. But Bearded, they're on a whole new wave. So him, probably my boy Jaheim. He's next. He's like I don't say I have a producer. He would be my producer in the future.
Damn.
Like, type shit.
So in your dream song scenario, you're still bringing one of your boys on that. I love that.
Like, for me, like, I know, like, I studied a lot of the music game, but like none of the producers, like, they're cool. Like, getting the beef from them is not gonna like mean shit to me. Like, no, some like I feel like it's cool, but like I don't think
you would feel more satisfaction from doing it with like
someone I know, or like it's like genuine.
Jaleel is his name, you said?
Jaheim.
Shout
out Jaleel though. He's from Rhode Island. You should. I'll show you Jaleel. He's
someone. Yeah, Jaleel just recently followed me. That's why I was amazed.
He's like, I'll show you the Jaleel. I was talking about, like, he's from Rhode Island. You wouldn't think he's like mad up. Like, I'll show you after, but that would probably be me, Capella, Tory Lanez, Chris Brown, and then produced by Bearded and my boy Jaheim.
I love it. There you go. There's Trill Manny's dream song scenario right there. I think it would be a smash hit, bro. Number 1 charted Billboard single right there.
Bro, I'm telling you, like, we can't, like, at that point, bro. I literally posted some tweet about it. I posted it about Capella. I was like, he like liked it or whatever. I was like, it was like saying fucking, Bro, me and Capella are a fucking cheat code. Put us on a song where it's Instagrammy. Like, actually just give us a word. They ain't like that shit. It's because it's true. Like, bro, I'm telling you, and imagine us. Oh, yes. It's literally like, bro, no matter, like, us, that was it quadruple? What would you say of 4
It
people?
would be a quintuplet.
Quintuplet?
A quintuplet or something like that.
So whatever that is, that group, it's like
whatever the 5 of you. Yeah,
literally
5, 6 of you.
It's unstoppable. It's literally like, bro, that's international. Like internet, we have every genre right there. We can make every genre better than we're like. For me, that's why I think I get my versatilitiness. I don't know if that's a word, but
Versatility.
yeah, like, bro, they all are. They can, like, you hear Chris Brown, he'll
Yeah.
something, he be on Afrobeat, you'll hear Tory, he actually does every
He
song.
can rap, he can sing, like that, you know.
Probably great, same thing. I do the exact same thing. So like, I feel like it'll just like be crazy. It'll be the most crazy.
Hell yeah, good shit, man. Well, you heard it here first. The dream song scenario from Trill Manny, and my man, thank you so much for being here. This has been a lot of fun. Now's the time. Plug away. Let the people know where they can follow you, reach you, what you got going on. That camera, wherever you want to go.
Oh, say that. Oh, I forgot there's 2 Keens this whole time. Okay, bet. So, y'all can follow me on Instagram, official_Trill Manny, I believe. Let's double check it.
I believe that's right.
Yeah.
That sounds right to me.
Let me double check it because I be forgetting sometimes. Yeah, official_Trill Manny. Follow me there. That's my Instagram. If you have beats, it's trillmanny1@icloud.com. If you have any business inquiries, if you're a business and you need content creation or marketing help, hit me there too. If you want to follow me on TikTok, I got official Trill Manny, which is my music TikTok, and then I got Trillmanny1 which is like my lifestyle content creator TikTok.
Cool.
Tap in with whatever. You can find Trill Manny on every streaming platform, and follow the YouTube channel. You feel me? I make funny content too for y'all niggas. I do everything. If you follow All Eyes on Mass, follow everyone that we shouted out today. Follow Turntable Teachers. Book a session today. You feel me? And
I was just gonna say that. Yeah, this man makes us all his own content, so I love that you DIY. We have that in common too. But yeah, no, if you're a fan of Trill Manny, just coming on to us for the first time, definitely follow us at Turntable Teachers on Instagram and TikTok. Hit up our website www.turntableteachers.com for all the latest blogs, podcast episodes, playlists, all on there. And of course, if you are an artist, content creator, podcaster, hit up aoastudios.org. Book your session here today. Once again, this is Trill Manny. I'm Mike with the Turntable Teachers, and class is officially dismissed.
Turntable teachers.